Happy Friday. As I'm sure you can imagine, we are missing weddings like crazy right now. We have done some rescheduling for some of our couples, and since it's typically a wedding weekend for us today, we decided to come up here and play with some centerpieces. So tag your engaged friends, tag the brides that you know, whether they're BC brides or other brides, because these are things that you can pick up on your own, or if your venue's like us, they already provide them for you. So this is a huge question we get from a lot of our couples is, what are your centerpiece options? What can we use? So Amber and I, and she's manning the camera today, we set up all of our tables here in the main hall with a different centerpiece for you. Each one of these can be mixed and matched. You can use multiples. They can cross over in many different ways. So we're going to start here with our white lantern. This has an LED candle inside that will turn on for you, a removable greenery wreath, and our wood stump as the base. So we really just build this together for you. And it makes it super easy to cross over with another piece that you may like a little bit more. A lot of our votives are interchangeable, so you'll see a few on each of the different tables. Like our next one here is a nice succulent look with the gold accents. And same thing, wooden stump here, but now with our gold votives. We have about 5 or so different geometric shapes of the succulent style centerpiece. And I think what we talked about doing is taking pictures of our assortment and posting them in the comments for you.
Yeah, and just a little tip, I made these very easily and inexpensively from Hobby Lobby. I just bought the stuff when it was on sale, and so Lindsay's right, we have 5, they are different shapes, and we'll take some pictures. But if you wanted, I know we have a bride coming up, Sarah, she wants to use these, and so she's actually going to make more so that we can mix in ours with hers. So that's very inexpensive to do that.
And a good fun bridal party get together to make
centerpieces. That would be fun.
Another wedding event, so those are always fun. The candelabra options are something we see for our more romantic, elegant style weddings. And this one's on the round mirror base. We do also have a 12 by 12 square mirror, which you'll see shortly. A couple of our more detailed glass.
There's Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
And the candelabras actually have an oil lamp instead of an LED candle. So you do have some real candle light coming from these. We have 2 in this size, and then we have 3 smaller candelabra options for you too. So these are great indoors or to do a mix and match. A lot of our couples work with florists, our preferred vendors, like Hope Flowers, Lush Flowers, H-E-B Blooms, Flowers by Raquel. Did I miss anybody?
Event Smith
yes.
also does florals.
And so they'll do interchangeable centerpieces where they'll put a candelabra on one and then a pretty floral centerpiece on the other. As a reminder, at Butler's Courtyard, we don't include flowers for you because we have these decorative centerpieces. But it does look really nice when you mix and match as well.
I like when they do the mix and match because it adds the florals. It adds their pop of colors.
And it smells so good.
And it smells good, and it's, yeah.
So this one here, another wood step base that we have, gold votives. This is with a smaller black lantern, LED candle. We have such a variety of the black lanterns in many different sizes, from small, medium, and then we have a large size as well.
It looks kind of cute with the ring too.
You can easily throw that greenery wreath on there. You can put your votives around the table instead of on top of the wood stump. So there's so many different options. One of my personal favorites is when they're all a little bit different, because I see your guests walk around and look at the different table settings just because it's something neat to take a peek at. Now, chances are they're not probably going to remember your centerpieces, which is why it's completely okay and encouraged to use the ones that we already have instead of going out and buying a bunch on your own.
Shauna said this one's her favorite. This one's your favorite, Shauna? The black lantern with the greenery and the wood stump. The cool thing is just how versatile everything is, and you can use our pieces and mix and match them like Lindsay said.
Exactly. And our team stays extremely organized when you arrive, starting with your planning process to the moment that you get here from when you go home. So it works extremely well for you to bring in a portion of your own, or to have your florist bring in a portion of your own, and we know which ones are ours, which ones are the florist, and which ones are yours.
Oh, Shauna likes the white lantern with the wreath. I'll go back and show that one. Shauna likes this one. Okay, what's next, Lindsay?
Next is one of my favorites. And these are
simple and
they're just
classic.
They remind me just airy, organic. That's just kind of where my mindset goes. These are all an LED candle that will get lit, the varying sizes. I love so much if you get just some greenery to embellish in, even if you don't do the rings and you pick some up or have your florist bring some, or rose petals. I just think that that's such a nice touch, and it's a beautiful glow at the table. Most of our receptions are into the evenings. We also have the wooden decorative wall that some of you may be familiar with. Another favorite of mine to put those on the shelves of the wall there. Something about the dimension, the ivory color with the glass.
I just like how simple and classic they are. I don't think you'll ever look back at your pictures and say, what was I thinking?
And this becomes a little bit more eclectic with the gold tall vase here. We do have an LED candle in here as well. Same thing with the greenery on top of a wood stump. Everything comes apart. We could swap that out for a mirror. You could move this over here.
Oh, that looks pretty.
And easily,
even mixed with the white, it looked pretty.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Oh, we got lots of hearts on that one. Boom, boom. Yeah.
So this is an easy option too. And then again, we have all those votives. I mean, these teeny tiny votives over here.
Sarah Reed said, love seeing these, make me so excited. I know, girl. And Sarah Rincombe said, that's adorable.
So, I mean, just so simple to take a few
votives.
things and mix and match them over here.
That looks really cool. I like the metallics.
Now this guy's a little bare. But
I know.
And then another base we have is our book option. And this is personally one of my favorites, just as a reader, as a lover of words and script. I see this quite a bit in more, we've done some Beauty and the Beast themed weddings, which those are perfect for traveling themed weddings.
That might look good with the gold or even the white pillar candles again. Yeah, we have a bunch of these books. Our friend Jula over at Cakes by Jula was cleaning out her house and thought we could use them. So we have a shelf full. You can, of course, bring your own books. We've had couples go out and collect books or bring their own. But again, very versatile.
And this one also has the oil lamp in there as well, so you get real candlelight in this space. Here we have the LEDs, and again, you can just add some votives to that. We do, I'm not sure if we had some around, so we have silver votives. We have the pretty white with golds that we saw. This is the golds. We have the crystal clear.
Let me see. These little white ones might look pretty on the books too. Let's see. Because it's nice to have like contrasting textures and colors.
Yes.
Let's see these. Oh, Shauna said, I loved the VHS tape Centerpiece wedding. Oh, yes, yeah, that was so
really
fun.
Neat. I think that was Rhea and Rex.
You know, and then you could do like a vase with flowers or...
I think even with this one in there, that'd be really pretty. And rose petals around, or little touches of greenery. One thing I like a lot too, Shauna, you mentioned the VHS tapes. I really like when couples put pictures of their relationship on each of the tables. That's something that I like to walk around and take a look at. Or on the decorative wall, that's a really great place for those too. And those are the kind of things that you'll keep and put throughout your home. So it's a nice, leftover versus a whole bunch of vases that we see couples all the time wondering, what am I going to do with these now?
Yeah.
So we have a few other options. Did someone chime in?
Michelle said, I cannot wait. We can't wait either, Michelle.
Is that Michelle Garcia?
Michelle Marie is her name. It doesn't have a...
We're all, yes, it's the centerpieces are so fun. I'm glad you guys are getting excited because that's the whole point right now. We understand that wedding planning has a little bit of a shadow. Let's just take the elephant out of the room here. But it really doesn't have to. There's still so much time for a lot of our couples, and even our ones that are looking at dates within the next couple months, they're still extremely excited, and we're keeping the joy here, and this is why we wanted to do this for you.
Yeah, and it's getting us out of the house, right? And into our happy place.
That's so true. And so we talked about going into the design studio.
Yeah, let's do it.
It might be a little messy since we kind of pulled a bunch
I know,
of
we just raided the shelves. Maybe while we have everyone, we'll show them that the tent's not here and how open an area that looks too. Okay, looky here, guys. The tent is down for the time being with some break between weddings. We thought, why not take it down? The top needed to be changed out anyway because of the pollen. So it was a good time to take down the whole thing, get it cleaned and serviced. And I tell you what, I'm feeling these old school BC vibes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is original BC days, so 17 years ago, this was a gravel parking lot that would just be roped off, and ceremonies would take place right here.
Yeah, our very first ceremony was here.
And so
is Janice, are you still watching? Janice was watching a minute ago. But we're kind of loving this. You can see the trees.
So pretty. I feel like it's breezier.
It is breezier. It feels open. It actually feels a little bit bigger.
It does.
Dinner picnic there tonight. Heck yeah, Shauna. All right, back on track. Back to the design studio.
So our design studio, for those of you that don't know, is our designated area. We like to do cleanings in there because we keep a lot of our decor in there. Aside from centerpiece options, we have custom signage. We have custom linens for your cake table, or if you plan to do a sweetheart table. And so this is a really great place, whether you meet with us or you just want to come in and show your family or show your friends.
The bins are out because we were taking
Centerpieces from
the stuff from them, yeah, to take them in the grand hall. Michelle's watching. So this is where you'll come and you can kind of see, we have examples of the mirrors here, that we have the books. These are all of our other black lanterns. So like Lindsay said, we have different sizes and shapes, and they can be mixed and matched. We do have these tall vases, if that helps you out, to put florals in. We have, how many of those? 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. So those might look nice mixed in some tables with either a tall pillar candle or...
And these look really pretty on the wall, too, the decorative
yeah,
wall.
the gold pops, yeah.
There are a few enhancements, like the chargers, the plate chargers, for example. You get your color choice in the enhancement package, or we can do them a la carte if you like.
And so people who don't know, because a lot of people say, what's a charger?
What's a charger? Yeah. So we set your table. A lot of our pictures that you'll see, there will be the silver charger as an example at each place setting, and then we do your pretty napkin fold on top of that with your silverware. And then you still have your centerpiece in the middle of the table.
A plate for your plate.
Exactly.
Because the plates are at the buffet, so it just gives it a nice tailored and finished
So if you're
look.
ever at a wedding and you see this at your table,
do
not pick it up and go to the buffet with it,
okay? we do see people do that.
And so, yeah, it just shows
more
here's
the rest of our...
And...
I hope if Sarah Reed is still on, here's the rest of these. She's calling dibs on these for her wedding. And then...
And ones that we didn't have out are some of our gold candlesticks, the mason jars, milk jars, variety of just different size.
So those are great if you are a family member just going to bring like a bundle of baby's breath, for instance, and just cut them and toss them in. That looks so pretty. That's what we do for the block party. We get daisies and baby's breath and fill all those little jars, and it looks nice. We have the candlesticks. Most of our brides that use these don't even put a candle on them. If they do it just for looks. It cannot be lit unless it is in glass. Or
you do an LED. You
can do the LED tapers. Yeah, but they look good not only on the table, but they look really good on the wall. And then these are our
different signs. I was thinking of you guys when we were doing our table setting about putting a reserve sign out. But just to let you know, we have an assortment of the reserve signs there so that you can make sure you reserve a table for family and for bridal party if that's important to you. A lot of our couples just do open seating, but that is an option.
Yeah, and then the cake stands. These are some of our specialty linens that would be used on your cake table.
I always have to touch the velvet.
I know, the velvets are my favorite. The velvet and the lace. Lace is having a moment again right now, and it looks so pretty. And it looks really pretty with that wood stump on it, because it's kind of like the...
It does. It offsets
the contrast,
really well.
yeah. And then, of course, our pretty sparkles. So these are great for your cake table. I think the champagne one is in my car because I just had it cleaned. But anyways.
So we just wanted to take you through some of our decor today. 1, to answer a huge question that we get. 2, to make you excited for your upcoming wedding. And 3, to make us excited and bring a little bit of joy to us to come up here, spend some time in one of our favorite places, spaces. It gets love every weekend. And even while we're just on a short pause right now, we still come up and nurture the building and show it some love and invite y'all in, at least virtually.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, please leave comments. We are working pretty much from home right now, but we are available by call, text, and email. Whatever's Facebook, whatever's easiest for you. We are still here. We are still planning weddings. We are still booking weddings. We're still giving tours virtually right now. So we're here for whatever you need. If you just want to kind of distract yourself and let's talk about fun wedding plans, we could use that distraction too. So we're A-okay with that, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and stay tuned for our next live video.